Kata Kanku Dai. I'll break it down. I'll go through any changes that if there's anybody watching from my old club, that's mainly the reason I go through the changes, just in case there's anybody sort of watching. Kanku Dai means viewing the sky, or to view the sky. A lot of it's repeated. Some of it you will have done in katas like first, second, Basai Dai, MP. So, you know, it should be fairly straightforward to teach. Again, it's a linear kata, so it's all sort of here. There aren't that many angles in it, if any. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, first move of Kanku Dai. I'll come in close so you can see what happens with the footwork, etc. From this position, we bring our heels in, but we also push our toes out at the same time. So we kind of heels in, toes out. The way that I describe to get this is to just clench your backside. What that will do is your goal is to have that and that happen at the same time. So think of a central point in your feet and have them just pivot around that central point. Yes, the knees slightly bend at this point. So as you come in, your hands come in front of the groin, make a triangle. You're then going to come up. So at this point, you're looking forwards. We're actually in kind of a hachichi dachi. So from this position, we're going to come up. Notice that the hands, thumbs out pointing downwards, nice and flat here. So from this position, we come up. When we get to the point of the eyes, we can start to follow just to the sky. So again, we are viewing the sky. I'll do it this way so you can see. So from here, in, up from the shoulders, and there. Now what I do with the hands at that point is, I'll probably do it here. If you just focus on the wrist, as you come upwards, as you come up to the eyes, I like to push the wrists forward slightly and view the sky this way. So it kind of goes there and then up. From this position, we come out, just like you would if you were pairing soto-uke, and then around. Your right hand strikes your left hand with a shuto strike at the groin area. When we do that, put a bit of snap in there. So as you come up, we use the elbows first, and then at the end, snap the arms out, which you'll see in the timing. From this position, we're going to go to the left first. Left foot, and I'm just sort of, another sort of reason why I'm breaking these down and showing you is because you don't need a lot of space. I think I might have said this on another video before. So I'm giving you sections that you can work on in the comfort of your own home, really. So from here, we go left foot, right foot. So first of all, we're going to go left foot. The left foot steps out. Now I want you to focus. The main thing with this transition is how the feet move. So I want you to focus on the feet to a point, and then from this position, as we step out, notice that the foot angle remains the same. And it's on my ready to execute. I'm ready to execute my high shuto block. Here, do the feet actually move into kokutsu dachi? You want to get the elbow same as your shoulders, palm facing forwards. So from this position, we're going to step, strike, block. Shuto, right arm and on solar plex, right leg is back, left leg is forwards, and we're looking to the left. From this position, we're going to be going to the right. Now, the one thing that I try to describe with this is, make the left foot the reason the right foot moves. So it's not step, twist. Try and make it so that as you push that left foot this direction, the right foot just drags. So I'll do it this way so you can see. Left foot gets pushed, right one just comes across, and look, we're in kokutsu dachi. I'll do it this way so you can see. Left foot pushes, right foot moves. And to that point, we execute our next high shuto. Now from this position, we're going to push all our weight forwards. So from here, we're going to push our weight onto the right leg, step up into high kadach, push across with the right hand, kind of a shuto push with the left hand. You've seen this in Basai Dai, so if you just act the same as Basai Dai, that'd be great. From here, punch, fold, twist. Same as Basai Dai, only I'm not putting the step in. So we'll go 1, 2. And then from this position, square off for the punch, fold in for the block, turn for the block. We're going to do a right leg yokogiri and right leg side back fist to the back of the room. So from here, right leg comes up and prepares. Left hand is on the bottom of the right hand, cup and saucer style. Prepare the right side kick, look into the right, side kick, back in, shuto. What people tend to do with that is, I'll do it this way so you can see, and this is a no-no, okay? So from here, after you've done your right side kick, there's no reason to come forwards in order to go backwards. Think of how we do it in Basai Dai, it's the same thing. So after we've executed our right side kick this direction, yes, we come back in, but then we're landing Kanku Dai. From here, we're going to go shuto, shuto. On the move, we're going to do nukate. Left one's going to fold, right hand's going to come back to the hip as we move, and nukate forwards. Have the left hand just above elbow level, so it kind of sits on elbow, and nukate to the centre. From here, left leg moves, left leg, left arm is up, right arm is going to form outside shuto, left arm stays up in front of the face. So you should be in this position. Make the stance not so much stand chin, not so much fighting stance, but between long stance and short stance. So kind of about 1 to 1.5 shoulder widths in length. Have the feet sort of parallel-ish as much as you possibly can, but not essential. From here, we're going to front kick with our right leg. As we do that, we're going to reach behind with our right arm, and left arm comes to the ear. Again, this right leg doesn't have to come back to the front. We're going to land in Kanku Dai, right arm high, left arm low. We'll repeat this again at some point. Now from this position, do not force the arms. So don't force the arms right back. You want to have a natural angle. So whatever angle the hip is on, have your arms on that same angle. And then landing Kanku Dai. This is going to be, again, shoulder height. From this position, step across into Kanku Dai with the left leg. Fire the right hand down, left hand up. So from here, step, twist. Now we're going to drag back. As we drag back, we're going to collapse the right leg. We're not going to drag back from this position. So as we move, we collapse the right leg and bring the heel more in towards us, and then we can drag and come up. Make sense? So we're here, collapse, pull. We have right arm on the hip, left arm is down, get out Barai style. Your feet are in what's called Renoji Dai, which is basically an L-shaped stance. So heels are in line, don't have them too close together, it's pretty much about there. If you want to gauge this, you should be able to turn the back foot out and drop into cat stance from here. That would be Renoji Dai. From this position, just done it one way, so we're going to do it the other way. Left leg steps out, left arm prepares, right arm outside shuto. From here, kick, turn, grab, step, grab, collapse, and up. So again, that part's repeated from the other side. From this position, we're going to go left leg, yokogiri. Left arm, side back fist. It's performed like a side back fist, but it's not really a side back fist. Okay? But it could be, but it might not be. So from here, left leg up, left arm prepares. So we're preparing, all we've just done is we've just come from here to here. Notice the right arm's not going anywhere. Left leg's prepared for side kick. So prepare. Yokogeri, back in, and step behind the right leg. So once we've stepped, we've gone one, we step behind, because we're going to turn into Zenkotsudachi with a Mawashi Empi. So from this position we go one, step behind, and then Mawashi Empi. Right hand is palm down, left arm is into the elbow. Now I'm going to do the same thing the other way. This, don't have it too low, don't have it too high, shoulder height will do. From here we're going to go to the right side now. Well, we're going to use the right side. So we come up, Yokogeri, step behind the left leg. Keep the right arm out, twist in, Zenkotsudachi. Now you might have seen that on that second side kick I didn't really prepare too much. You don't necessarily need to prepare your foot 90 degrees to your target. I'll tell you why. Because when you side kick, your foot, even though I'm preparing 90 degrees now, so I'll do it this way so you can see, foot's pointing forwards. When we side kick, we'll just turn the foot through 90 degrees. So if we're already in this position, my left foot now is in the finishing position that a side kick would be in. So I can quite happily side kick from there. Okay? And 1, 2. Stepping your left foot behind, so moving it across to the right, turn, shoot okay with the left. From this position we're going to go to the corner, to the right corner, to the left corner, shoot okay on a 45-degree angle. We're then going to come back on ourselves, turn and fall. So we're now 90 degrees to the front, going to the corner, shoot again. Left leg steps up. We've done this twice before, so you just repeat this. But this one's slightly different. We're going to go front kick, down, into Kosadachi. Now I've made this 45 degrees, same as Basai Dai. So this would be change number 1, I think, in this kata. So we'll come to here. So the move is actually, one I've just done behind, is front kick, prepare. As we move forwards, here. Left arm back to the hip, right arm, elbow, back fist. And we move into Kosadachi, which is here. Again, I've got ideas on Kosadachi. Looked all over YouTube, looked all over the internet, and the best description is that Kosadachi is used to change your direction. Yes, that's a great one, but I have other ideas on that, which I'll show you another day. So we'll go Kosadachi this way. Left leg steps back, right arm uchuke. Punch, punch. So we've gone 1, block, punch, punch. From here, right leg comes up, and get to the middle. Right leg comes up as the right arm comes, do it this way so you can see, as the right arm comes through the hip. And strike more forwards, not here, more forwards, more of a extended, a shortcut to a short punch. So this is where the punch would finish. Just bring it back to the end of that punch, okay? And you're just pushing upwards. So from this position here, I've made this quick as well, so check the timing on this one. We're going to go up and drop. Depending on your flexibility, you can go all the way to the floor, depending if there's anything in the way, like, I don't know, spare pizza or cheeseburger or anything, then you don't have to go all the way down. You can adapt it slightly. The other thing you do need to do with this is bend the back leg. So as you come up to here, bend the back leg. Method to my madness? Well, you have to do that anyway. It's just easier to move to the next move. So we're now here. Hands, doesn't really matter, just down, you can't see them. Hands, down to the floor. Here, 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 doesn't matter. Just have the knee on the inside. From this position, stepping up, left leg across, left arm, shuto. Now we're going to shuto this downwards, so I'll do this way so you can see. So we've dropped, step, shuto with the left arm. We're in Kanku Dai, so it should look something like this. Don't know. What do you think? You tell me. Main thing with Kanku Dai is, one of the main things, don't have this arm too high, have this parallel to the floor. So we've done our shuto this way. From here we're going to go forwards, shuto uke with the right arm. Now this is a move you've done in first kata and second kata. Probably side from basai dai as well. So from here we're going to go our left leg across the back. Left arm comes around, prepares for uchuke, right arm comes back to the hip. Left arm uchuke, zen kotsudachi. One reverse punch. From here, back foot across, keep the hips. So the back foot just steps across. Keep the hips as much as you can so that from this position, you can fire the hip into that uchuke block. So from here, step, block. 2 punches. 1, 2. Your hips are on 45 for the block, so your reverse punch can have some hip rotation in there. So I'm now facing this direction. We're going to repeat the first move, well, the third or fourth move. From here, yokogeri, back fist, shoot over the left. So again, there's a few parts that are repeated. Now from this position, we're going to go forward with our nukate. So from here, nukate. We're going to kiai at this point as well. First kiai point. No, it's not. The first nukate is the first kiai point. This is the second nukate. So only kiai in the first nukate. Don't kiai in the second. Okay, from here, rise the right arm. Turn all the way around. Back fist. Kinda. I'll show you why I say kinda. Up. Not this. Not this. From this position, just bend. Up. Turn. Reason I say kind is because it kind of just comes down, it doesn't come all the way out and back. So treats it like an elbow downwards, but it has to come all the way around to the head. Now this move, if you're going to break it down, I'll break it down in stages like this. So I'll do it this way so you can see. From here we would go 1. We come around, feet together, prepare. Left leg out, 2. Step in the right leg, only halfway. Left arm comes across this from the other angle as well, and left leg out, 3 tetsui. So from here, breaking this down for you again, we go 1, 2. So bring your feet as close together as you can. Step in the left leg out, 3. Kibidachi. Right leg in halfway. Doesn't matter if you have a guide arm here or not. I think in the timing I've not got a guide arm. And then left leg, tetsui. So we're now here. We're now going to do MP, hip, geramborai. So from here, the right arm, MP. Be careful not to turn the hips too much, because if you do, it's going to negate your stance. So you do have to use the body, and you've got to use your body onto your geramborai as well. So from here, MP. Dropping to the hip. Notice my body's still turned off slightly. Prepare. Use the body to throw your geramborai across. At that point we're looking to the right. Okay, from here, left leg up. Right arm on the outside, left arm on the inside. Hand coming down, comes down on the inside, hand coming up, comes up on the outside. Okay? Best angle for that is from here. 1, 2, 3. I'll do it this way so you can see. And come around, down into kibidachi. Left arm comes down a straight line. Doesn't do that. Geramborai, jodanagi yuke. Come here, bom, 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 around. So we just basically turn 180 degrees. We're now going to do 5 foot movements, 3 hand movements. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fairly simple, right? The goal here is don't move the feet. If you want to get this right, don't move the feet. 45 square, 45 square, 45. Otherwise you'll be in Musubidachi, and you want to finish in Hachichidachi. Okay, like we did at the beginning. So move them, if you're going to get really pedantic, 22.5 degrees. Okay, so about halfway. So we should finish, when I test it, we should be able to get our feet together into Haisukudachi. So from here, 1, 2, one hand movement, 2 foot movements. 1, 2, one hand movement, 2 foot movements. 1. Right hand is closest to the body. And if we test it now, Haikudachi, Musubidachi, Haisukudachi. So my mathematics are pretty much on. Alright, so when we go from here, we're here. Now we're going to turn on our right foot, and we're going to turn all the way around. You'd have thought it would have been easy just to go this way. However, all the Kanku Dais, I'm going to assume, turn whatever this is. Alright, whatever degrees this is. So from this position, as we turn into Zenkutsu-dachi, pull the hands in. Unlike Karumfa, where the hands are short punch crossed, have these Uchi-uke, cross. And what happens is you land your Zenkutsu-dachi, pull in. So pull down. We're then going to Tobigeri. 1. In mid-air, we want to prepare this way. So as we come forward for this, 1, as this leg comes back in, prepare. This will be a key eye point. It's the timing. You know, I can't do it for you. You've got to get the timing yourself. So remember, just as you execute the Tobigeri, 1, 2, you're going to kick. When that kick comes back in, prepare the hands and then land. 45 degrees with the key eye. Key eye here. You've already got 70% of your front leg, you may as well use it. One thing I have changed is the width of your stance. So you don't have to be feet together anymore and all that rubbish. From this position, I'll do it this way so I've got room. From this position, around, drop, finish to Haikudachi. So your feet kind of 1, 2. As your arms coming back up and you can get into Haikudachi, try and get the feet and the hands to move together. I'll do it slowly. 1, hands together, 2. You bow, yoi, and you finish. And that's Kanku Dai. Repetitive in some points, but very basic. Very basic. It's required for Nidan, second dan black belt, in not only Tadashi but other styles as well. So yeah, it's Kanku Dai. The main thing is I'll say it now in this one. When you're going back to, when you're doing things like this, a second dan grade kata or something as that can look spectacular when done right, because it's got a jump in there, it's got all these funky kicks. Something that can look something like this. Whenever you're doing that, always think about the fundamentals. That's the one thing that never ever changes in karate. The fundamentals remain the same, so the basics remain the same. And this is filled with basics. Punches, blocks, Zenkutsu-dachi. So it's filled with everything that you know. Probably about 85% of stuff you will know in this kata. Because things that we don't practice, like Tobigeri. But we do practice Tobigeri. We do half a front kick. While we're in the air, we do another half a front kick, then finish the front kick off. So we kind of do Tobigeri. The thing with Tobigeri is you're not kicking in mid-air. You're actually connected to the floor before you kick. So it doesn't become this where you're kicking in mid-air. You've got to be connected at the point of impact. 1, 2, and then down. So don't think you're jumping because you're not. Well, you are jumping, but it's not a jumpy kick. You know, you see the fly kicks on TV. But the main thing is, think about your key on, think about your basics, because it's covered quite a lot in this kata. Hope you get something. Give it a like, give it an unlike, give it a subscription, give it a comment. Get something from it. But again, I've been going backwards and forwards. You know, I think in all the broken down kata videos that I do, I'm going backwards and forwards, changing direction so that you can see it. You can start different sections and repeat them again. But also, I've not gone all the way over here or all the way over here or all the way in the kata. I'm basically trying to do it on the same spot so that you can do this, like I said, push the coffee table to one side, and you can do it in your own living room. All right? Hope you get something from it. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time.